Hey guys, Paradoxio here. Welcome back to a brand new video, everybody. This is part 7 of our Building a Discord Bot in Python 2024 edition. And today we are going to be making the highly demanded welcome images that our bot will send whenever a user joins the guild or server. We're going to be doing this with something called EasyPill, which is just an easier version of the pillow module, which you may have seen me use in some previous videos or even on some live streams. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to pip install EasyPill first, and I'm just going to go ahead and open a integrated terminal, and I'm just going to type in pip install easy-pill, and I already have it installed, so that's why I'm getting this message. But for you, it will obviously look different if you have not installed it yet. But after that, we can go ahead and get out of here, and we are going to make a cog. Now, I've already done this. I called it member_join_handler.py, and this is basically all that it looks like. But we are going to import 3 things in here today. We're going to import OS, we're going to import easy-pill. Oops. Actually, that's an underscore. I'm sorry, guys. And then we're going to import random as well. And you'll see why we're importing random here soon. You can probably guess why we are importing OS is because we need to access the file path for these images. Now, I have a folder within my cogs folder called welcome_images, and it contains 3 different images. These are going to be the backgrounds of our welcome images. Now, notice how one of these images are different size from the other 2. You'll see why later, because I'm going to demonstrate how we can get around some potential conflicts with images that may have different dimensions. But for now, we actually need to go to Discord, and we need to set up a systems channel. So I'm going to go to my little test server here, and I'm going to go to server settings, and then I'm going to go navigate to system messages channel. And then I'm going to select the channel that I want our system messages to show in. Now, basically, if you don't know what I'm really talking about, it's basically the channel that's going to say that, for an example, me6 has landed in the server, or just the channel that default system messages like joins and Discord updates will show up in. So I'm going to set that to my general channel since it's the only one I have. You might make a welcome channel and then set it to that. And then I'm going to go ahead and escape or exit and then go back to Visual Studio's code. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make an event that basically listens for when a member joins a guild. So we're going to do commands.cog.listener, and then we're going to make our on member join. And in here, we're going to pass in member, and we're going to make it take it in as a discord.member object, and this just ensures that anything that's passed through this function here on member join is going to be a member object. Now, if you were to just leave it as member and nothing else, nothing will likely happen at all. It's highly unlikely that anything will happen. It's really rare. But this is just good practice, just in case, so that way you don't have an unnecessary error occur within your bot. But after that, we're going to go ahead and indent, and we're going to go ahead and type in welcome, if I can spell, underscore channel. And then we're going to set it equal to member.guild.system channel. And this is going to grab that channel that our system messages will flow through. After that, we're going to go ahead and make a list of images, and it's going to contain all these images here. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in image for image in os.list directory. And in here, we are going to go ahead and type in dot slash and then cogs slash welcome underscore images, which is the name of this folder here containing our images. So the reason why I put dot and slash there is to eliminate any possible scoping issues that this line of code may, for whatever reason, run into. Technically, it might not be needed. This might work just fine. But with the way I code, and if I'm ever scoping any files or folders, I usually just do this to ensure, you know, better safety whenever I am running my code. So that's honestly optional for the most part, but I just highly recommend it. But after that, we're going to go ahead and randomly select an image. So I'm going to go ahead and type in randomized image. I'm going to set it equal to random.choice images. And I'm going to eliminate these spaces. But basically what we have done so far is we grabbed our welcome channel for the guild that the member joined in. And then we went ahead and made a list of images containing these 3 images here, or however many you have. And then we have randomized image here, select one of these images randomly. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and start making our little welcome card. And I'm going to type in BG for background, and I'm going to set it equal to EasyPill. Dot editor. Sorry, I had to think for a second. And in here, we're going to pass in the full path of our file or our image that we want to use. So I'm going to type in an F string, and in here I'm going to type in dot slash cogs slash welcome images, and then slash, and then curly braces here, and I'm going to type in randomized image. This basically will evaluate to the full path of one of these images. And then we're going to end up using it as our little background for this card. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and type in resize. And in here, we're going to pass in a tuple. And we're going to type in 1920 or 1920 and then 1080. Now, if I go back to one of these images, you see that image2.jpg is a smaller image than the other two. These are 1920 by 1080, but this one I believe is like 700 by something. I can't really remember, but it has the same aspect ratio as the other 2 images. So doing this here, resizing it to 1920 by 1080 could make the image look low quality. It could make it look a little bit pixelated, but as long as your images all have the exact same aspect ratio, you shouldn't have to worry about it degrading the quality when it resizes. And if all the images in that folder are the same dimensions, then you can just really remove this. But if you have smaller images that have the same aspect ratio, you will need this here. So that's just a quick, I guess, lecture on why we're going to be using that. But after that, we need to grab the avatar image of our new member that joined the server. So I'm going to create another variable here, and we'll call it avatar image. And we're going to set it equal to await easy_pill dot, and then it's going to be load image async. And in here, we're going to go ahead and paste in the string of our member's avatar URL, which we get by typing in member.avatar.url. Don't do member.avatar. What that will do is it's just going to return the bytes, the byte string. We don't want that. We want to get the URL, so we need to make sure we have .url at the very end. Then we're gonna make another. We're gonna make another variable called avatar, We're gonna set it equal to EasyPill.editor. Then we're gonna pass in avatar image. Then we're gonna resize it to 250 pixels by 250 pixels. And then we're gonna make it a circle image. That way it'll look the same as like my alt profile picture is a circle. So we're gonna make sure it's a circular image. After that, we're gonna make two fonts, a big one and a small one. So I'm gonna just type in font _ big, set it equal to easypill.font. And in here you can get Cave, Montserrat, MRO, and Poppins. Not a lot of fonts to choose from. I like Poppins. It looks somewhat nice. It's easy to read, and it just has big bold letters, and it just looks nice in contrast with the image. So that's what I'm going to use. If you want to try the other 3 fonts that it offers, go right ahead. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to use this one. And for the big font, we're going to make the size 90 pixels, and we're going to type in variant equal bold. Now let's make this small font. And I'm gonna just set it equal to this thing again. But instead of 90 pixels, let's do, how about 60? Let's do 60 pixels. So it's not tiny where you can't read it, but it's still smaller than the big font. After that, we need to type in bg.paste. And we're gonna paste our avatar. And then we're going to paste it at the X and Y coordinates of 835 and 340. And something worth mentioning is that you can change these numbers to your liking. You can have it paste that avatar photo anywhere on the image, but you need to keep in mind on where it's actually going to paste it at. So on a normal X and Y coordinate plane, you know, you have your little X and Y axis and 0, 0's at the center. Well, for images, 0, 0 is going to be at the top left corner here. And as you go down the image, your Y value is going to increase. And as you go further right, your X value is going to increase. So just keep in mind on how the X and Y coordinate plane is set up for image dimensions and such. But the numbers I am providing make the card look pretty nice. Everything is centered correctly. But of course, if you want to change these and experiment with them, you can do so. Then we're going to give our avatar an outline. So ellipse. And in here, we're going to pass in 835 and whatever that other number was, 340. And then we're going to make it 250 by 250 pixels. And we're going to give it an outline, which is going to be white. And then stroke width, which you can make it 5, 6, 7, as big or as small as you want. I think 5 is nice. It gives a pretty noticeable outline, makes it pop a bit. After that, we need to actually add our text to the screen, so bg.text. And in here, we're going to paste the coordinates of where we want our text again, or to be. And again, you can experiment with these numbers if you want, but the numbers I'm giving you in this video make it look pretty good. So 960 by 620. And the message or the text itself is going to be welcome to. And then in here, we're going to type in member.guild.name with a little exclamation point. Color is going to be white. Font is going to be equal to font big. And align is going to be equal to center. Then we're going to add another text. And we're going to make this one at 960 to 740. And then the message for this one is going to be member.name is member number. And then in here, it's going to be member.guild. member count, and a little exclamation point at the end of that as well. And then the same values for the rest. Color white, font. Actually, this one's going to be font small. But align is also going to be center. Then we need to make our actual file that our Discord bot's going to send the actual image. So file is going to be equal to discord.file. And whoops, forgot to put the equal sign. And in here, we're going to type in fp. It's going to be equal to bg.bytes, or image bytes, actually. And then file name is going to be equal to randomized image, which is just the name of these images that we have chosen. After that, we're going to type in await welcome channel dot send. And in here, we can type in hello there, member.name. And we could type in something like, be sure to read our rules and follow them carefully. Thank you for joining our server. So just a nice little welcome message that it's going to be sent into the channel by the bot. And then we need to type in await welcome channel.send file is equal to file. So in here, file is going to be set to our file here, which is this. And actually, I don't like that naming convention, so I'm going to type in image file. There we go. Looks a lot better. But that is basically it for our welcome message on our image. Now if I go ahead and run this code, make sure there's no errors. Alright, sweet. So our cog is online. Now if I go here, make sure there's nothing. I'm going to make sure again that our systems channel is set, which it is. Sweet. So I'm going to go to Me6's website and invite Me6 to our server just to show our welcome message is working. And whoops, that's not Discord. Alright, so alright, gotta set the test server. Let's go ahead and authorize. And okay. Alright, sweet. So it sent the welcome card. As you can see, if I go ahead and open it up, it says welcome to test server, which is the server's name. Me6 is member number 4. So pretty neat. And it also sent our a little message that we have added as well. And if you want, you could actually make it mention them just by typing in something like member.mention. Yeah, member.mention. But I'm just going to leave it as member.name. But what I'm going to do is to demonstrate that it's randomly selected, I'm going to kick Me6 and then I'm going to re-invite him. So I don't need to redo the code or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and go back and then set up again. And this is just to prove that our randomized image feature does work. All right, waiting for the image to be sent. Okay, and it did send another image. So it blitzed the same text and profile picture in the same position, just on a different image. So the only thing that's changing is the background image. You could have randomized text as well. That's perfectly valid if you want to have, like, since Discord by default has like everyone welcome Me6 or Me6 just landed in the server. You could have it have randomized welcome message on the actual welcome card as well. That's up to you. But that is basically just about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more just like it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment on this video what you would like to see next time. Also, don't forget to join my Discord server if you haven't already. We have finally hit 700 members, and we are looking to hit 750 somewhat in the next few days. In that server, you'll find updates on when I will be uploading to my channel, and you'll also will see some sneak peeks on what the video may be about as well. Also, don't forget to check out my website. The link is in the description. Currently, you can go ahead and create your new account for free, and soon I will add a login system to where you can get into your account and actually use it on the webpage. So be sure to check that out as well. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.